I'm getting lots and lots of money from all this. Alright, now something I'm actually thinking about doing. Just to sort of throw it out there. After I build this Mag Precision, I'm thinking about building some more Marauders at like Beta and Alpha. Because, you know, Marauders, I need them to replace my other guys. And what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about sending like a couple of Marauders over here to Delta. But first, let's build up my sniper rifles to make use of. And much like last time, I'll put this guy in here. Okay, need alien allies over at Delta. How am I doing for alien alloys? Beta has 143. You still have a ton. Send all that over. I should send 4,000. Right up, 4,100. Boom. That should help out with that problem. Oh, look at that. Cool. We finally have our answers, Commander. These creatures are biologically immortal, immune to aging, but certainly not to violent injury. Our captive is evidently terrified by the possibility of death and proved exceptionally compliant during the interrogation. The Predators are an ancient race that developed the hyperspace technology millions of years ago. Their history was unremarkable until they encountered the Sazens. The Sazens of old had settled their home system, but did not possess the hyperdrive technology. They needed to travel beyond it. What they did possess was the power of telepathy, along with several other latent psionic abilities. It proved their undoing. Craving the power for themselves, the Predators subjugated the Sazens and studied them until they identified the genetic material responsible. They improved this genetic material and granted themselves extraordinary psionic powers. They became a race of intergalactic tyrants, seeking out and enslaving sentient life in endless pursuit of improvements, e.g. biological immortality extracted from the civilians. The useful species were retained, genetically resequenced, and to ensure submission and servitude. This is the fate planned for us. Our enemies toy with us. The invasion is just a test. The High Praetor measures our progress from the bridge of the enormous alien mothership orbiting our planet. Without him, the fleet would collapse. But then the extraterrestrials would simply jump in a new fleet. There would be no end. At best, we would have the choice between extinction or subjugation. Near much appeals. The rules must change, Commander. I have an idea. Just give me a little time to develop it. So, Operation Endgame. This is basically the last piece of research we have to do to basically win the game. So we'll get to work doing it. And let's go to Beta. A lot of good guys and a lot of other guys get wounded. Let's see, I need to get a shield guy, an assault guy, and we have to pull out a rocketeer. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you into Shrike. You can de-equip this and put on basic of that. And unassigned you go. This guy will be the new guy. Assault, much the same way. Put on some wolf armor. Go up shotgun. So heavy weapon, shield, rocketeer. I need a new sniper to get in here. Who's got the best accuracy? Might be you. Alright, we're gonna maybe make this guy a new sniper, so change role to sniper. And until I get the better armor, that's basically what he's gonna have to be equipped with. Preferably I like to keep him as a rocketeer because he's awesome for it, but I think he'll be doing well as just for now a sniper. I need to get a couple riflemen, so you'll be a new rifleman to go over in battle. Let's make you also. Put this commander in charge of coming along. Wow, you are really, really strong. Don't know why I'm carrying these things around. Let's take the normal grenades. Now, one thing I know is I've got a bunch of wounded here, too, so my sniper's wounded, the rifleman here is wounded. I got 2 guys wounded. So I need to hire 3 guys over here, so for this base. Let's see here, we got this guy with low accuracy, low HP. This guy with low HP. Not terrible in everything else, though, I guess. They're pretty good. Why not? We'll buy this guy, too. Get all of them. Get him. Get him. Sometimes it's good to get extra soldiers. Equip the default stuff for you. For you. And we'll change your role to be assault for now. And I guess you'll be a shield. Oops. Well, that's all done. Yeah, you're getting shortages, so I have to basically wait for the alien to get transferred over to you. Ah, here we go, the Predator Autopsy. The Predator is a frail, withered creature standing 180 centimeters, 5 foot 10 inches tall. Well, I say standing, but field reports suggest the creature is an exceptionally powerful psionic entity capable of levitating itself through the air using only a power of thought. Tissue analysis suggests these creatures are tens of millions of years older than any of the other alien species we've encountered. They are almost certainly the extraterrestrials' command cast. The white armor they creatures wear is lightweight and presumably largely ceremonial in nature, offering little actual protection. The body beneath is underdeveloped with a brittle skeleton and internal organs that are barely functional. Indeed, the creature's circulatory system is synthetic, driven by a powerful heart implanted between the shoulder blades. This supplies nutrients to the alien's prodigious brain, which is almost twice the size of a human's equivalent and contains several extremely complex structures packed with respiratory cells that metabolize alien nanoparticles from the bloodstream. This would produce vast amounts of energy. We assume it is this that allows them to manifest their psionic abilities. This has powerful implications. These creatures are clearly surpassed the limits of their biology. Engineering their brains and bodies to gain immense psionic powers, they long since passed the point where they can sustain themselves without their technology. Even at rest, their brains consume more energy than is generated by the average nuclear power plant. Only regular infusions of alien nanoparticles can stave off fatal brain starvation. Has the machinery released them or imprisoned them? Both, perhaps. Anyway, it goes without saying that the psionic strength of these creatures makes them exceptionally dangerous on the battlefield. You should also expect them to be difficult to kill. So some suspect that their psionic powers grant them far more protection than conventional armor ever would. So yes, the Praetor. That's the last alien I basically find. And good, Delta Base got stuff. And just as my mag precision got finished, UFOs appeared. We'll deal with those in a bit, but for now we're just going to go in here. And the sniper is going to get appropriate weapon at both these bases. It's finally done. Fully equipped soldiers. They don't get any stronger than what I've got right now. Still a little bit while till this is done. Well, since I now have access to 2 Marauders, actually, let's go like this. I'm going to send the Marauders at this guy. See how that works. And you're still kind of injured. So, of course, start to deal with this guy. Maybe I can get away with leaving that guy alone for now. Just until my Mar gets a little bit fixed up. I'll resolve, go home. I actually want you to go in this direction if that's what way he's going. Ah, there we go. You know what? You're getting really close, so why not I just try and hit you? Do my best to deploy, get my Mar blown up. I'll intercept this guy with Marauders. Send everything. Intercept you with nothing, I guess, because I got nothing to hit him with. I'll resolve. Hit that guy. Blow that up. And this is not about winning, it's just about damaging, so I shall do this for now. Looks like I did that right. So he gets away unharmed, and the carrier takes some damage. That's a win in my opinion. I'll resolve and go home. Not going to embargo after this, but just going to blow it up at this point. I'll resolve, go home. You're still so damn injured, but whatever. Looks like someone else is down there too. I'll resolve, go home. Foxtrot 1, 2, these guys. Excellent. Select new target. I'm actually thinking about building a base down here in Australasia. Because it's getting annoying. It's just constantly hitting me over here. Oh. So it's down there. Did I forget to do what I was going to do? Yeah, I've got the weapons, but I actually want to build those things up. The Foxtrots and stuff. Or not the Foxtrots, the Marauders. Now here's the thing. I have to move some of this stuff so I can actually make room for it. So, what I might do, I might send like these Foxtrots over to the other base for now. The Delta. So, relocate to Delta, relocate to Delta. That'll let me be able to build the Marauder here. Select new target. Select new target. And I can just relocate the craft here over to Delta. So why is this grayed out? Oh, you need fuel. Okay, now you guys can go over to Delta. And now I can focus on building another Marauder here. Alright, Operation Endgame. Our foes are numberless. No matter how brave our soldiers are or how skilled our pilots, we cannot hold their fleets at bay forever. But we may not have to. The aliens have miscalculated. Even the fastest alien ship can only reach a tenth of light speed using conventional propulsion, leaving them reliant on hyperspace technology for interstellar travel. We already have fully functional hyperspace inhibitor in a laboratory. The principle behind it is derived from radio jamming. It generates vast amounts of randomized noise that cause a destabilizing cascade in any nearby hyperspace tunnel, causing it to collapse on itself before any travel can occur. It should inhibit all hyperspace travel for 1,000 light years around our planet, preventing the arrival of any alien reinforcements. However, activating the device would be suicide. The alien fleet in orbit are highly likely to maintain a shroud of invasion once the disruptor comes online. Indeed, there is a failsafe for this exact scenario. The alien dreadnought carries enough Reapers to eradicate all life on our planet. If unleashed on a population center, there would be tens of millions of creatures within hours. Once they have overwhelmed humanity, the Predators could gather up the Reapers and pick through the absorbed genetic material at their leisure. A depressing, neat solution. But even this would give us a small window of opportunity. A single strike team could land on a dreadnought as it descends into our atmosphere. If they can find and kill the High Predator before the Reapers are unleashed on our planet, the alien fleet would be left leaderless and defeated. The reinforcements stranded thousands of years away, but if your men were to fail, the entire human race would die with them. This mission is Operation Endgame. We can launch it whenever you wish, Commander. All you have to do is switch on the hyperspace disruptor. Alright. Endgame. That's literally what we're at now. We're at the endgame. But you know what I'm going to do right now? We're actually going to just build up my Marauders for like Delta and Alpha and Beta. This is actually something I want to do before the Operation Endgame, so we'll do that first. Base attack. Intercept him with a couple of Marauders. Intercept him with a couple, You know what else I hit this guy? 3 Foxtrots, I wonder. Ground attack. I'll resolve and go home. Damn it. So this happened again. Platoon that off while I'm just getting by this guy. Whoops. Get out there. So I lost half my health doing that, but whatever. Carrier takes his damages. I get out of there. I didn't launch the MRR, so I'll do that now. I'll resolve, return to base. Crash site goes boom. Boom. Oh, look at that. Construction. Another guy trying to build a base. Alright, now let's see how this works. Alright, interception successful here, so it did go down, but I took a lot of damage doing so. But it did work. Could launch Delta at that guy, but I don't think that'll work too well. Launch Delta at this guy, though. Oh, good. Select your target. See how that works. Alright, this is going to be reckless, but I'm going to try all result and see what happens. Alright, so it fails to destroy and it gets destroyed himself, so don't do that if you know you don't have a chance of winning, I guess. My bad thing about hitting up here. Okay, hit you with pair of Marauders. Hit you with the Marauder here. All resolve, return to base. So, let's see how this works. Works pretty well, I guess. Tilt over land. Boom. Return to base. More or less what I'm doing right now is I'm just sort of waiting for this stuff at Delta to get built up, so to speak. But there's also something else as well. I think there's one more type of ship type that you can encounter from the aliens called the Battleship. So I'm sort of waiting for it to pop around so we can, you know, look at it before I do Opportunity Endgame and finish off the game. I'll wait the few days to get this done, I guess, so... Let's get the pistol done first, I guess. Alright, excellent. Running out of money, but, well, I now have a whole bunch of Marauders at Alpha and Beta. Let's decommission all these Foxtrots. And I'll send these guys over to Delta. And I'll build some more. More Marauders. So yes, I'll have, like, you know, more and more Marauders. Essentially, that's what I'll have. I'll have Marauders in all my bases. And eventually I'll change those drop ships that I've got currently to the Valkyries. Cool, done. So... work on that. And financial issues, because that happens. More money to come. Hooray! Load up that. Oh, terrorist strike. Okay, he's gonna get priority. Hit him. And hit him with the stuff at Delta, I guess. Maybe I can hit this guy at Betas. See how that works. Of course, there. It's funny how they keep sending out the scouts. I guess that's like what they're trying to get to you. Basically, the scouts are for observation. I guess. Actually, you know what? Return to base. Bombing run. A strike cruiser. So we got something new finally. The strike cruiser. Intercept him with this squadron. Oh, the battleship did come. So great. We have battleships now. So yeah, battleships basically are kind of like the hierarchy for these guys. Hierarchy in battleships. They don't get more tougher than the battleship. Apparently this guy moves pretty slow compared to the carrier. Or maybe not. Let's move you this way. Oh, you know what? Just pulverize him. That's what we're gonna do with you. Stay behind him. You need to launch your torpedoes. You get out of there. Apparently I didn't kill him. Okay, who's that? You? Nope, that was you. Or, just retreat. Well, they're getting away, but looks like the battleship takes a few more than just a couple more hours to take down. So that's kind of inconvenient. I'm going to have to take another jab at that battleship. I didn't really see that, but yeah. Massive battleship. That's what that guy is. Carrier. Carrier. Strike cruiser. So a couple new ships finally. It's all resolved. We blew each other up apparently. That's inconvenient. What are you doing? You're doing a bombing run, but is it on my base or what? I don't know what he's up to. Yeah, we're gonna have to blow him up, so take him out. I'll resolve. Turn to base. Alright, let's see what this guy's up to. So he has a strike cruiser. And it's basically just like a bomber, I guess. Yeah. Easily taken out. Very big bomber, that's about it. Strike cruiser data core, very nice. I'll resolve, return to base, blow up the scout. You're just doing research. You're doing a ground attack. So, do I have access to... You need to get your health up, but... Looks like these guys are ready to go. Gonna intercept these guys with the Marauders at Alpha, I guess. Damn, you're grounded for 8 hours. You're refueling. I would hit this guy, but the thing is that I don't think one Marauder is able to take him out. Of course, I could try hitting him with like both the Marauder and the Corsair. See how this goes. All of it, I think. And that's one thing I don't like. The Corsair so slow. Boom. What's on this battleship? So this is a battleship of a Praetor, 18 civilians, and a Reapers. I'm just going to blow this guy smithereens because even though I would like to attack this guy, I don't want to be dealing with Reapers. So we'll just get rid of that. I'll intercept this guy with the guys at Delta. We still have guys around, apparently. Hit him, then. Actually, never mind. If he's going to run around that way, I'm just going to move you this way. And boom. Those guys still need some fuel. Well, we'll see how this works. Alright, center on him. Return to base. I wish I had more ammo and fuel, but they don't have that yet. R4 is sufficiently repaired. Hooray! At Alpha apparently is that guy. Alright, good, we got him. Boom. Return to base. So a pittance of a fleet is what they send at Earth. A pittance is what's, you know, being the smithereens like this. Alright, cool. So, the Strike Cruiser UFO. The Strike Cruiser is a large ground attack vessel. Though clearly a derivative of the standard cruiser UFO design, it fills a role more akin to that of the bomber. Despite its vast size, we believe the Strike Cruiser is still a single-seater craft. The pilot interred somewhere in the forward area of the saucer. All non-essential systems have been stripped away and replaced with extra firepower. The biggest addition being the two enormous coal guns mounted on the front of the craft, a lattice of heat sinks connected each one into the wings of the craft, which themselves contain powerful long-range targeting scanners. These coil guns appear designed to attack static targets from a great range and pose little threat to our aircraft, making a strike cruiser a weak combatant. Each projectile is highly explosive and capable of flying a building in a single hit. Given that the saucer section of each craft can carry at least 30 of them, it is imperative that these UFOs are shot down before they inflict too much damage on nations that fund us. Predictably, the explosive payload of the strike cruiser makes it highly unlikely a successful interception will leave much in the way of recoverable wreckage. So yeah, nothing to recover from them. And now we'll get to learn a little about the battleships, I think. Or actually we won't, because I blew it up with an airstrike, so we won't. So we'll wait till the next wave of stuff. Intercept him with a Corsair. Hit you with the Marauders. It's getting annoying having all these guys popping around over here. Blow it up, go home. Airstrike. All resolved. Select new target. That's scout. Boom. Oops. Why'd you take so much damage? Well, whatever. That's a scout that's gonna go boom. Yeah, I could be like, you know, at this point invading every single one, but at this point I've just gotten to the point where I don't really care about scouts that much. I'm assuming Oral Differently is not that great a deal to worry about as much, so. Might be a battleship over here. Oh, just another carrier. Till until over land. Boom, go home. All resolve. Yeah, blow it up. Send these guys out, so we'll do that. Let's try and chase down the guy over here. Okay. One hour to build a mag rifle. Go to base. Go that way. Send this guy down here. I'm gonna have Delta launch his fires, I guess, too, so. Alright, found it. Select new target, him. Select new target, him. Return to base. There we go. There are a bunch of guys down. And yes, we have mag storms and all that stuff over here. So this guy's prepped and ready to go. You're equipped with the default stuff, I guess. So, equip default roll. Equip default roll. Pretty much this is what's going to be all about what's, you know, happening here. That's good enough. I guess the default role for this guy hasn't been set yet, so Sentinel Armor. Put one of these on. There we go. They're all basically made up. And we'll get these guys to build one Mirage too. Actually, I don't want to do that just yet. I want these guys to build up their Mirage first. Intercept him with a Corsair, or where is it? It's right up here. Never mind. Let's blow that up with this a similar Marauder. Strike Cruiser. One of a Corsair can beat this guy. See how strong that is. Apparently I have 0 chance for victory. So, this is strong, but not strong enough to take out a strike cruiser by itself. So I'll have to send a couple Mirages to finish that guy off, or one Mirage perhaps. We'll see. Excellent. Nice. Free Mirage are now available at beta to take this guy out if necessary. I sent all of them actually here. I'm going to turn off all their missiles. If all 3 go up here. We're just going to pulverize this guy to cannons. Yep, nothing left to him. Nothing, you know, to really say about it other than that. All resolve, return to base, blow that up. Till until over land. All resolve, return to base. All resolve, return to base. Oh, UFO sighting up here, apparently. So many. When we'll get in our battleship. That was fun to see, but I haven't seen another one yet. Another carrier. No one can hit him just yet. Maybe these guys can get to him if he comes near him. All resolve, return to base. And April 30th is over. Nice. Alright, well, now I have free marauders at all these bases. 2 Corsairs at these bases, that's fine though. I'm gonna get them all to build Valkyries, I think. And there we go. These guys don't like me too much for, you know, Australasia, but whatever. I'm gonna build a new base down here, I guess. Just to try and help myself out down here a little bit. What comes after Delta? I don't know, just endgame. That's the name of that base, endgame. Another scout. A carrier. We're also enough to take that guy out. Attacks everywhere. Let's see how this works. Are so much faster. Gone. Our carrier. I'll resolve. Go home. What would happen if they sent, like, you know, triple interceptors, these guys? Tilt over land, perhaps. I want the crash site. I'll resolve. Return to base. This should be interesting. Yeah, he's got much faster speed than my guys, so... Nothing to it. It's been a while since a Battleship came on. Have to say. Yep, just merely blowing up stuff. This is gonna be a very long half episode, I think. They're still rearming these guys. Alright, launch these guys here. Launch you guys from Delta all the way down over here. And Alpha. Go that way. Guess the other guy went away. My fighting relations are gonna hurt here, but oh well. Ah, good. Valkyries are made. Alright, go to aircraft. At this point, I think it's about time I start building vehicles. So we'll get a couple of Hyperion hover tanks going in all these places. So we get one of each for all my guys. And none of these guys need to keep the dropships anymore, so... basically, we'll assign all these guys over to the dropships, I guess. Now, the nice thing about the Valkyries is just the fact that because it's a dropship, it literally drops you guys into the field. I'm actually interested in seeing what the sort of setup does. Alright, aircraft, dropship. Strike gets decommissioned. Corsair gets or not the Corsair, the Strike gets decommissioned. I will decommission those strikes probably eventually, but they're still proving at least somewhat useful. Another carrier. Hit you with a Marauder. Finally, another battleship. Okay, return to base. I hope this battleship doesn't have the stupid, damn it, civilians, Reapers, and Praetor. I can't seem to get away from those. Just intercept him with a basic one. Whatever, send all three of these guys once the fuel is done. Let's see how they handle three of them at the same time. Where is this? No, you engage. Engage. Blow that up. Alright, 100% chance of victory. Nice! Battleship went right down. I got nothing to intercept him with except for you. Hit you with a couple marauders. Intercept him with everyone from Delta. I guess I'll try hitting this crash site. Arctic is usually going to be devoid of guys, so maybe I'll get lucky. Actually, no, I don't have any chance of getting that made. Alright, well, Now we're gonna go attack this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Alpha, and it's going to make sure they have enough guys. Because you can get to like 12 spaces here. I'm just gonna assign a couple more guys here. And I guess they'll be just Virgo Joes, I think. I'll assign this guy because I don't think much of him. So wolf armor. Give you that. You'll go into the Valkyrie. And maybe I'll send this one in there too. Well, next time I'll do the Battleship. Oops. Right, the Valkyrie moves a lot faster. Patrol a little bit. And go there. Alright, that'll be where I leave you guys off. That was a long session of just, you know, blowing up ships and all that, but whatever. I'm getting toward the ends of this game, that's what happens. For now, I hope you've enjoyed. Take care. Alright, I already know I'm going to be tacking this onto the last one. I thought a little bit about what I really want to attack this crash site, the Battleship, and I've actually come to the conclusion that I'm not going to attack that just yet. Basically, while it's cool I have access, you know, to like the Valkyrie and I could attack it right now, the thing is I don't want to attack it until I have the tanks because I'm probably not going to do another Battleship mission after. And I want to really demonstrate the tank, to be honest, since I haven't demonstrated them at all. So you can just go back into unassigned. And you can be unassigned. And I'm just going to wait for basically a tank to pop up. Okay. So, the Hyperion hover tank. Basically, this is the vehicle, one of the vehicles you can make. It's basically the endgame vehicle. I'm basically going to put it in Valkyrie 1. Basically what happens, this guy, I can make use of it in combat. And it should be pretty interesting to make use of.
If I want to, I can make it like the plastic bolt or the mag rail gun. So we'll give him the mag rail gun. And its job is basically like, you know, support vehicle. So, you know, it basically supports my troops. So that's done in all my bases. That'll be built soon. So you know what we're going to do now? I'm going to build up 3 more Valkyries. No, not Valkyries, the Marauders. For purpose of basically sending over to our base when I get built. So aircraft, Marauder, commence. Aircraft, Marauder, commence. Aircraft, Marauder, commence. And here we're just going to build up a bunch of hangars for now. I'm going to build like this. Why not? This is more or less just going to be like a small auxiliary base for the most part. I'm not going to basically do much else besides that, so... Just get, you know, set up. Oh, someone's gonna go for a base attack. Instruction, research. You know, I'm always tempted to let that guy attack me just to see what happened with, like, you know, the Sentinel and all that. So maybe I'll do one more, you know, I'll let them attack me. Will be the plan. Crash site, intercept. Send a Valkyrie to intercept him. I guess maybe you guys can pick him up too, so... So at this point, I'm more or less just waiting for a battleship to come around so I can basically show you what the battleship looks like. Do that once. Sure, we'll send these guys after you. Actually, if he's going up this direction, just go this way. Do that. All resolve. Go home. So he's going to attack Alpha soon. More will happen when he attacks Alpha. Alright, so alien vessel destroyed by base defense, evacuation base, personnel aboard, resuming normal operations. Good enough. I'm happy with that. Blew it up. And Endgame has got itself its hangars built up. So more guys popping out. We'll just throw in our Mars to fight them. Don't really care. UFO intercept with these guys. More of a cruise. A Corsair and a Marauder would be able to take that guy out by himself. Till until over land. Another carrier. Resolve. Select new target. Hit him. Hit this guy with That's airborne already, I guess. Right. All resolve. Return to base. Airstrike. So many guys pop out. Let's see how this works. Size enough to take him out. A Corsair and a Marauder. All resolve. Select your target. Hit him. All resolve. Return base. You landed. Delta could probably send her in a bit, but... Come on, catch him. Nope, he decided to turn away, so engage. All resolve, return to base. I'll send the guys from Delta out to hit this guy. I'll actually send the guys out from Alpha 2. Circle the jets. And yump. Okay. Engage. Damn it. It's kind of really close, but... turn that off. Have to run away. Now he gets away. The other guy will finish him off. All resolve, return to base. And all done again. But more or less, I'm gonna wait for the next battleship to pop up, then I'll attack it with the tank, and then I'll be basically the idea I'll be doing. Unless there's a base attack, that might allow for that. Throw these at him. Throw these at him. Actually, let's do this. Don't care. I must have sent 3 guys at that guy. By accident. Send Corsair to hit him. Till until over land. All resolve. Whoops. Keep going after him. All resolve. Return to base. Till over land. All resolve. Return to base. Where's this guy at? Down there. Just, I'll resolve, return to base. Alright, those guys caught him. I'm not going to bother him, just blow him up. Return to base. I'll resolve, return to base. He's going to do a ground attack when he gets a chance. Delta's still refueling. The other guys don't have range on him. Send the guys from Beta out here. Oh, there he is. They're not gonna have the fuel to do this. Just do your best to get close and hit him with missiles and it'll run you guys away, I think. Go away. That's all they're gonna basically do. Yes. Yes. They're just gonna flee. They're just gonna hit him with a couple missiles and run away. Come on, catch him, catch him. That's one problem with the Corsair, it's slowing my guys down. They still... There can you go. Boom. Another carrier. Send these guys at him. Don't care. So many around his base. I'll resolve. Go for him. Bombing run. Send these guys at him. Send these guys at him. At least I'm gonna get a lot of money, at least from, you know, all the stuff I'm blowing up here. Resolve, return to base. Let's try hitting this guy with Delta. Resolve, return to base. Resolve, return to base. I'll resolve, return to base. So yeah, basically the battleships, they don't come very frequently. So I'm having to wait a little bit just for this to happen. Send the guys from Alpha hit you. Send Corsair to hit him. Send the guys at Delta to hit him. And one guy to hit him. Actually, lure him on the land. I'll resolve. I can tail him on the land. $272 is this one here, so tail until over land. No. Resolve. Resolve, return to base. Damn, did I not do that on where on land? Return to base. Lots and lots of damage. Looks like someone's down here in South Africa or South America. Battleship, ground attack. And this one doesn't have Reapers. Great. Awesome. Finally. I need to get some guys, you know, get some stuff to fire at them. Okay, you go after him. All three of you. Okay, tail until overland. Launch them at him. Come on, go on land. Go on land. I dare you. Yes. All resolve. Return to base. Finally. Crash site. Intercept. Alpha's good, right? And it's got a vehicle. Okay. Finally, let's do this. Crash site. Intercept. Valkyrie. Right. And that'll be where I end this episode. This is where I'm going to end it. That's the battleship I'm going to hit. Hope you've enjoyed. Take care.